The other day, I went to an event where there was a panel, and the moderator asked them, "Do you think that there is a queer advantage?" And by the other day, I mean a whole year ago. And I thought, what a peculiar question to ask, because I've never even considered something like that. And then back to this year, I go to the same event, which is a music conference for queer people, and I think I came across my personal answer. So, in my realm of artists and creatives, I think that the most fascinating thing about creating art is that you put your own perspective into it to give somebody else a new angle to look at things, even if they themselves aren't similar to you. When it comes to queerness, I think that because it challenges the norm that has been established for a very long time, especially regarding media and art, the fact that that norm feels the need to call out or vilify queerness, because we've seen so many villains in animation and in movies and TV shows that really linger in people's subconscious, so that when they come across actual people, real human beings, they already have an idea of this is somewhat wrong, but they don't really know why. Queerness gives you that perspective of having to really think about who you are in those terms of gender and sexual orientation, the way you express yourself, the way you speak, the way you dress, and those things, because we are social beings, they really disrupt the way that you interact with your average person. This obviously varies depending on where you grew up, but in my world, masculinity was always seen as the heroic, as the ideal, whereas femininity has been perceived as the more weak. But when it comes to queerness, you blend those things. There is just a mix of those things, and you are forced to really reconsider your perspective on these things. As a result, you start realizing how baseless they are. We as a society have reached a point where we can question things that have been around for even thousands of years and say, okay, but why is this the established? And if there's no answer, well, might as well change it, because we, I think, and this is where the advantage comes in, have an answer to that. Why shouldn't you be able to express yourself the way that you want? Because this way, you're not really harming anybody.